Love, honor, betrayal. The Reina of New York, sins of the flesh, the shell game. The pact is officially made. Now, her reality crashes back in.
Step right up, folks. Don't be shy. DJ Sugarbeer, reaching for the sky. You're locked into WDRA YouTube Radio, where the drama is bold. Get ready for a story finally told. Tonight, we kick in an epic tale called Love, Honor, Betrayal. It's a saga of secrets, second chances, and consequences that echo through the years. Buckle up, Buttercup, 'cause this ain't your grandma's bedtime story. And now we're back with another wild ride in the world of love, honor, and betrayal. We are stepping into Season 2, Episode 3, Sins of the Flesh. And trust me, things are about to get dangerous. Victoria is feeling suffocated by her husband Julian and her father's empire, so she's finally making her move. She thinks she's found the ultimate weapon in her new, aggressive lover, Dekon. But let me ask you this. What happens when two apex predators try to play each other? We've got secret Vegas trips, dangerous alliances, and a whole lot of hidden agendas. Like the wise Eliza Saint-Claire warns, the grave you dig better be deep enough for two. Who's the real mastermind? Grab your popcorn and lock in, because the shell game starts right now.
Love, Honor, Betrayal Season 2. The Reina of New York. Episode 3. Sins of the Flesh. Scene 7. The Shell Game. Interior. Victoria's sedan. Night. The dashboard lights cast a sharp, predatory amber glow across Victoria's face. Her hands grip the steering wheel like a vice. Outside, the city lights blur past, but her mind is locked in a dark, furious loop. She has just left the motel room with Dekon. The pact is officially made. Now, the reality of her life crashes back in, fueling her rage.
Look at him. Just look at the life I'm forced to tolerate. Julian, the good guy. The man who thinks a corporate crisis can be solved with a compromise and a sensitive memo. Textbook beta male. He is an insufferable, weak, pathetic shadow of a man. I am suffocating under the dead weight of his morality. Every single day, I carry the burden of his weakness, keeping Thorne Media afloat while he plays the role of the noble, passive husband. I am tired of carrying his weight.
She hits the accelerator, tires screeching slightly as she takes a sharp turn. Her jaw tightens.
But Julian isn't the root of the virus. Marcus, my own flesh and blood father. The great Marcus Vance, orchestrating my life like a strategic chess match, forcing me into this miserable strategic marriage in the first place just to merge his power and expand his empire. He thought he bought me. He thought he chained me to a desk and a Boy Scout husband to keep me compliant.
A cold, calculating smile slowly spreads across her lips.
But I found an alpha. Someone who doesn't bleed when he's cut. Dekon. He's the aggressive, dominant alpha I actually deserve. He is the weapon I have been searching for. First, I'll stroke that massive ego of his. I'll feed his masculine hunger just enough to make him eliminate Julian for me. The minute Julian is erased, total control over Julian's money and Thorne Media belongs to me.
She catches her reflection in the rearview mirror, her eyes burning with ambition.
But Dekon is just the opening act. Once Julian is gone, I won't stop there. I will aim my new attack dog straight at my father. Marcus won't see it coming. Dekon will tear Vance music right out of his greedy, dying hands, and I'll claim it for myself. And then, the ultimate twist. The Black Widow endgame. Even though I praise Dekon, he is still just a tool. A biological eraser. Once he has successfully eliminated my husband and my father, I will execute the final move and eliminate Dekon. They will all destroy each other, and I will walk away completely clean, the sole, undisputed queen of both Thorne Media and Vance Music.
Mignon Restaurant. Next day. Night. The ambience is opulent, low lighting, soft jazz, crystal glassware. Dekon looks polished and commanding, completely embodying the image of a sophisticated, high-level business operator. Victoria sits across from him, entirely captivated by his presence as they finish an elegant dinner. She is wearing her standard wedding band from Julian, maintaining her public image. Suddenly, a professional bike courier in functional gear approaches the table.
Mr. Sterling, Urgent sign delivery for you, sir.
Pardon me, darling. Just a multi-million-dollar acquisition.
Dekon breaks the seal of the thick envelope. He pulls out a stack of dense corporate legal paperwork and a crisp, clearly visible cashier's check. Dekon scans the pages efficiently, takes out a heavy pen, and signs the final sheets. He slides the paperwork back into the envelope and hands it back to the courier.
Thank you. Ensure this gets back to the buyer tonight. So he will know that I signed the company over to him and I have the check that completes the sale.
Will do, sir. Have a great evening.
The courier exits. Dekon casually sets the check resting face up on the white tablecloth, right in front of Victoria. She stares at the document, her eyes narrowing as she catches the massive numbers.
That looked like a rather significant multi-million-dollar acquisition. What was that all about?
About a year ago, against everyone's advice, I started a digital security boutique from scratch, a specialized crypto company. We built it from absolute zero, just bootstrap, sleepless nights, and a cramped office. Everyone told me the market was too volatile, that it was a ghost chase. But we built the architecture anyway. And today, the payout arrived. A tech conglomerate out of Zurich just bought out the intellectual property. A year ago, it was worth nothing. And today, well, they paid out $4 million for the acquisition. Don't worry, darling. I have done about 7 of these type of deals over the past 4 years. The least profit I have made is $927K, the next big thing I have coming. I'm going to run it by you. Make sure you get a piece of the pie, unless you are allergic to easy money.
He looks directly into her eyes, radiating success. Victoria looks at the check, completely blindsided. She prides herself on corporate dominance, but seeing a man build a tech asset from absolute zero to a $4 million cash exit in 12 months completely shatters her assumptions. She is entirely convinced he is a financial genius and a far superior partner to her passive husband.
She's falling for it. She's falling for it just like the rest of my wives all did. A simple, classic visual con. The $7 million stolen from the previous wives is currently fractured between 2 shell companies I control. I didn't build a damn thing from scratch. I just used a clean sequence to route $4 million of that stolen cash from Apex Strategic into a verifiable personal check. And she sits there eating it up, thinking she's looking at a tech mogul. She wanted leverage, and now she knows I have the power to back it up.
Year. From 0 to 4 million, completely under the radar. Dekon, I am genuinely stunned. I've underestimated you. And I don't care what you're doing. I want in, and I am not allergic to money. In fact, people call me a female Scrooge McDuck.
Dekon leans in, locking his eyes onto hers with intense focus.
Don't worry, because from this moment on, you are the biggest investment and the only person I care about. I will rewrite the ledger to suit us. Victoria, remember who you're dealing with. A rising star.
Ooh, man, oh man. It's DJ Sugar Bear, and the heat in this kitchen is turned all the way up. Victoria is in that car plotting to use Dekon to wipe out Julian and her daddy, take over the empire, and then erase Dekon completely. The ultimate Black Widow. But wait a minute, fam. Did you see the con he just pulled on Victoria? Let me break it down plain and clear. He used $4 million of the $7 million he already conned out of his 6 previous wives to write a $4 million check paid right back to himself. He basically just sold his fake company to himself with his own stolen money. He did all the paperwork legally and tidy using the bank, and he's going to cash that very same check. So even if Victoria decides to research the deal, she's going to see exactly what he told her happened. His name isn't attached because he's using a shell company. She won't even know he bought his own company from himself just to make her think he's some kind of financial genius. He made her believe he took a company from zero to a $4 million valuation in just 1 year. He's run this game before, and now she is ready to invest every dime she has. Brilliant! Boy, if he could just use that brain for something legal, he'd be dangerous. We've got 2 apex predators sitting at the table. It's a literal shell game. Do not touch that dial. Act 2 of Sins of the Flesh is coming up next.